Hi guys, it's Nige at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶 Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. It's still Wednesday and it's hot. It's about 1 o'clock, so I'm going to rattle through this one. And rattle through I will, because I've got a great little 2-bed here. It's been extended. It's a 2-bed cottage in a place called Snarlton Lane, going out on the eastern side, near just backing onto the Forest of Sandridge School there. There's an no-through road just for residents down here. You've got parking there to the front of the property. You can probably pop your car in front as well, because you can only put yourself in with this one. There's a bay fronted. It's been extended, so you go into the hallway. Then you've got this lovely living room area, which is a living room. There's 2 old fireplaces that aren't open at the moment, but you could put a log burner in them as well. You've got wood flooring in there, and there's just a lot of character. Beyond that is the kitchen, and then beyond that again is like a utility with a conservatory as well. And then you've got this enormous rear garden at the back there, which, if anybody knows Snarlton Lane, and I've sold many over the years, if you know Snarlton Lane as well, you'll know that these gardens are big at the back as well. Lifestyle reason, this is why these guys are moving. There's 2 double bedrooms upstairs, I must also add, and a decent sized bathroom as well. It's double glazed, it's gas, and like I said, when you get out to that back, the garden is enormous. It's over 100 feet. I haven't measured it, but I know that for a fact. And it's just it's great for first-time buyers, or somebody who wants to trade down and they just want a cottage. They want to be on the edge of town. This is absolutely perfect. We're going to talk about the amenities. So I'm going to get out of the sun. It's a great day today. I love the weather. And we're going to talk about this property in Snarlton Lane. So those elevations just there, and you've got that bay front there. You've got a tiled roof, chimney there. And obviously you can just see what's down here now. It's a no-through road. There's some detached properties down there. The football club and the rugby club just bear around there. And then on the left, if you go further up, you can get up to Sandridge Common, or you go down to New Road to Woodbury Road and get around to 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶, which is about 7 miles north of here. Very picturesque National Trust Village. And also you can get to around Whitehall from there. 2 pubs are also in 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶. If you get to Whitehall, then you're on that A350 again. Head up past there into Chippenham, and then you get up to the M4 access there, so it's about 20-25 minutes. It's no through road, so going back up here, again it's Sandridge Road into town. There's a co-op, there's a petrol station just on the edge of this as well, with a little shop as well, which is handy. And again, you've got all the road links and everything surrounding you. But this is the cottage we're going to go into straight away. So this is the one in Snarlton Lane. It will be on the market today. It's going to go live today. Let's show you around. There's a little bit of work finishing off inside, which we'll be honest with you about as well. But it's a great size for a 2-bed terrace cottage. So let's get stuck into this property in Snarlton Lane. As I promised, you can just see that parking there. So you've got parking for 1 vehicle. You can see a lot of the cars up here also have got similar. You can see that one's been parked, and some of the others are van there, and you've got other cars up there. And then what I was saying is, if you park your car there, you're not allowed to block your driveway, and so you could effectively have 2, because you've got you and then say someone else in your family. So you can have 1 car if it's small, then I put another one there if I was you. But that's how I would play it. I've sold 3, 4, 5 recently. They've just created more parking for them in the front as well. That's one of them. I sold about 6 months ago. Bay fronted, as I've mentioned before. Let's get in and have a look. Double glazed door. I've already got some wood flooring in there. They've got some lovely sort of colour schemes here with green. So you've got that radiator. So I'm just going to turn the camera around, because it's an awesome room. I'll show you first. That's your front door. Double glazed, little pane in there. Some electric units will go up in there. And then as I just bring this camera around, you can just see that lovely bay that I showed you earlier. You've got a radiator there. It's all exposed flooring. Lovely bay. And as it comes around and slowly, you've got an old fireplace there, an old fireplace there. I think you could put a log burner in there, move the seating around if you wanted to. There's a big RSJ also coming from this beam in the middle, and that's when it was extended. So these guys would have all the details to that from when they bought the property about 3 years ago. And look at the size and space you've got here. Lovely sofa suite there, table there. You can put under the stairs. You can move it around. You can really do whatever. There's a little plinth there. Again, you can just see the size of this room. And I love the bay. I think anything with bays are attractive. The windows are double glazed. They've done a bit of painting here, did a plastering. Some plastering they've done upstairs as well. They've made further improvements to the property since they've been here. There's some things that people will change, I'm sure, when they look to move into this property. And it's in that price bracket as well for first-time buyers. It's in your price bracket, really, for first-time buyers or people to trade down, or people that haven't got that whole budget but they get a big property like this, a lot of bang for your buck, and that's Melksham for you in a nutshell. So this one isn't going to be on the market long. There's that little hallway, that doorway that we came into, and look at the size of this room in here though. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What you see is on the timber flooring. You could do something like I said with that fireplace down there or in there. There's a chimney up there, you just need to see if it's relined. Get the flue in there. Might get a little company to put a log burner in there. I think that would make this room lovely, especially in winter. Kitchens here, quick base units, eye-level cupboards, tiling there for the splashbacks, little space for cooker. It's a bit dated. You got a kitchen that's fully functional though. Eye-level cupboards. When I say a bit dated, I'm not doing it in any detriment, but somebody might want to modernise that, take away the flooring if you wanted to change that, for instance. You don't have to. You've got space for white goods here, and there were jobs that these guys were going to do as well. So a nice double glazed window that opens up. And we'll just bring you around here, because when I say quite a small kitchen, what I've seen over the years, and we'll go back now, I want to show you this because that's the idea of the property tours. And thank you guys for my following. I think you've been great all these years and appreciate it. But if you knock this through, there's then another room where you can make this into a bigger kitchen dining room. And some of the properties up here that I've given advice to over the years have done that, and it's future-proofed the value of their properties as well later on. That's something to think about, because coming in here, double glazed door, you see that side of that gas boiler which will come in here. It's a bit of a boot room, all right, but you can put the kids' toys in here. But that's the wall I'd knock through and bring it right out a little bit further, because this goes into the conservatory. There is a little drain there as well that's going to come up on the search and everything, so that isn't covered. It's obviously covered by the conservatory, and I think these guys got an indemnity when they bought it at the time. Just stuff that I'd like to point out to you just to get these things out of the way. But conservatory gives it the space. But there you can see that boiler. I think that's due a service soon, because they've got obviously a British gas care, so that will be serviced as well. But you could open this up if you wanted to, and I think that'd be a great shout. Then what you do with this room is up to you. You could do something with it, you can keep it, but I certainly think that kitchen would make a good extra feature. Now this patio goes beyond. There's a bit of washing there, and I tell you what, that garden goes all the way up to the top, and it's in excess of 100 feet. It's a decent sized garden. It's all enclosed. You do have these old fashioned things with gates. You can see there's gates here. Well, you have right of usages across it, because they used to use the bins back in the day, but I don't think anybody uses them. They just leave the bins in front, so everyone's got right of access to someone's garden just to move the bins. But like I said, they don't do that here. Now then, doesn't mean they won't do it. This conservatory. Let's go back into this utility boot room. Don't know what else to call it at the moment, because it's really used for a multi-purpose for this family with the toys and stuff. Door there into the kitchen again. Like I said, coming back from that kitchen, as I turn this camera around, you could knock that through. Something to think about if you wanted to. And I think I love this room here. I love this big living room. It's a family room, living room, stroke dining room, whatever you want to call it. But brilliant space, brilliant room altogether. Absolutely stunning. Let's get upstairs. We're going to have a look at those 2 bedrooms and bathroom. Let's just start in this bathroom, which is coming from the landing area. You can just see that you've got your wash hand basin, some tiling in there. There's the shower cubicle in there. That could do with a bit of attention, a bit of a clean out. You could get a new one in there. I certainly would think about that. You've got some tunnel flooring, radiator, and then a panel bath just in there. Of course, the loo is just sat there behind the panel bath. And again, it's a decent sized room, this. It really is. It's a decent sized actual bathroom. I'm just going to sit on the bath here and just bring the camera around. You can just see what I mean. In terms of the size, big window there, bringing in natural light. So you've got an ensuite, basically, in some respects, and call it a bathroom, because you've got wash hand basin, the loo, which is there. Let me just show you that again. Which is just there. The panel bath. And the shower, so you've got a 3-piece suite in there, which is pretty good. Bring the camera around. Up here in the landing area, you can just see there's a loft space there. There's a pull-down loft ladder, etc., etc. Bedroom 2, little radiator, storage, window just to that rear elevation. You can just see there's obviously a decent-sized bunk bed in there. And there's the deck. You can just see the walls have been plastered at the back there. They'll be painted white. So by the time the viewings have happened, they'll finish off the painting downstairs in that living room. And then there's a couple of bedrooms, which we'll show you now. This is bedroom 2, and bedroom 1 is the same. There's a bit of finishing off they're going to do. You see, just see there's a wardrobe in there, window, another window. They've got 4 children in a 2-bed, so you can see it's a lifestyle move. And then obviously these 2 walls. Let's go back to these 2 walls. You can just see the plastering in there. That's all been plastered. That's going to be painted white. And then you've got the green covering that off as well. Really decent sized bedroom this as well, guys. Very good size double bedroom here, indeed. So those are 2 double bedrooms upstairs, and then you've got that big bathroom there. I'll show you downstairs. Let's get outside in the heat once more and show you the rear garden. Back through the conservatory into this patio, which is the garden. And like I said, it's all, you've got timber fencing on either side. Let's walk up. Let's get warmer and start sweating a bit more out in the sun. Who can I complain? Well, you've got some chickens here, look. You've got chickens and birds talking. They like their eggs. So you can see they're really making use of this garden. And then up here, it just keeps going on and on and on. There. There we go. I'm not going to go any further. No need to, because you can see it now. There's a timber shed, big tree there. But what a fabulous space this is. And then as I turn the camera around again, you can just see, as in the distance over there, the property. So you can make use of this garden. You can put it into sections. I've seen that, which is quite good. So you can have a decking area, maybe a seating area, pagoda. At the top there, you could put an office at the top there. And it just comes off really well. And there is the rear of the property. Quite a lot to see today, I would think you would all agree. I'm going to summarise what I think about this property for you. This little helicopter just going above me. I was just having a little nose up there. I don't know, really, it's the space. I mean, I'm really intrigued, interested to see what people think about this, because there's a lot of space with this property. And when I sold the one 2 doors down, it was the same sort of feedback. People wanted to find a cottage within a budget. Now, budgets are important. This one will fit in quite a lot of people's budget, because there will be people with a bigger budget that will just finish this job off, and you can do it within a decent budget. But it's 2 double bedrooms and a big bathroom upstairs. Let's get that right. It's gas and double glazed. Downstairs you've got the parking outside, externally, and then you've got that big living room. You could open up the kitchen, you can leave the kitchen yourself, you could do something with the boot room, utility, and the conservatory. And also out here in this big garden, this massive garden, which again is over 100 feet. So it's a great property to have, guys, for somebody that wants this style of property with that space. I think it's perfect, and I think it's perfect for someone with a bit of imagination as well, who likes to be on just the edge of town, which I think this is great. So look, it's Nigel at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶 Independent Estate Agents. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. I hope I haven't sweated too much in this one. Give me a nudge on the 707-342. It'd be great to hear your views on this one. And if you want to have a look, let's get you in straight away. Great to hear and see you. Talk to you soon, guys. Thank you.